Hello, everybody. My name is Chris Powell, and I would like to welcome you all to my YouTube channel, which is called City of Champions. The reason why I wanted to start a YouTube channel is because I am looking in the future to becoming a sports broadcaster, specifically TV or radio play-by-play announcing. My favorite sports are football, baseball, hockey, and basketball, so if there's any possible way that I could be able to achieve my goal and be a sports broadcaster for any one of those sports I just mentioned, that would be an amazing accomplishment for me. Now, to get into the teams a little bit, my favorite teams is the Pittsburgh. I am a Pittsburgh kid. I grew up a Pittsburgh fan. I do have some family history about Pittsburgh. My grandfather, my grandmother are from Zelienople and Johnstown, Pennsylvania, and those are all cities or towns right outside of the city of Pittsburgh. And then to add along with that, my uncle is from Beaver Falls, which is right outside of Pittsburgh as well, and Rochester, Pennsylvania. Rochester, Pennsylvania is actually near Aliquippa, Pennsylvania, which is another small town right outside of Pittsburgh. Um, so so yeah, that's pretty much where my dad's side of the family's from. My mother's side is from Texas, and people ask me, well, how come you don't support Texas at all? Um, Unfortunately, I was actually not unfortunately. It's very fortunate that I was raised to be a Pittsburgh fan. I'm very proud of being a Pittsburgh fan. We've had some amazing rides up and down with all four sports, with football, baseball, hockey. No professional basketball team. So to let you all know, for basketball, since Pittsburgh does not have one besides the college, I am a Miami Heat fan. And people ask, well, how come you're a Miami Heat fan if you're from Pennsylvania? I've been following Dwayne Wade ever since he was drafted in 2003. He retired now. He had an amazing career. He won 3 championships with Miami Heat. He went to the Cleveland Cavaliers at one point, and then he came back not too long after he got traded. So Dwayne Wade has been my idol for basketball. I grew up playing baseball and basketball. So if I looked up to anybody with any sport, or with basketball, I should mention, is Dwayne Wade because of his work ethic and his passion for the game. That's where I got my drive from for sports. And then baseball, my idol was Andrew McCutchen. He's no longer with us. We Pittsburghers miss him. He's right now with Philly, I believe. And he just tore his ACL last season. So it was, even though he's with Philly, which we Pittsburghers despise, but it was really tough to see him go down like that because they were actually doing pretty well, and then they got to the playoffs and then they slipped. But it was a good season for them, I should say. So basically, what this channel is I'll be talking about. I'll basically have a post game show for you guys. For the teams that are in season. As I said, I am a Pittsburgh fan, so I love the Steelers, the Pirates, the Penguins, and including the Panthers college teams. I support their football team, basketball, and baseball. So hopefully I will be able to get updates for you guys for, because college is a little bit harder to try to find some updates. So hopefully I will be able to find some injury updates, scores, highlights, and all that good stuff. Now professionals, it's easy because you can look up pretty much anything and it'll be there. So tonight, the Pittsburgh Penguins, they will be hosting the San Jose Sharks, and it is 80s night in the city of Pittsburgh for the hockey game. And as you see here, I have a Journey shirt that my cousin bought for me a few years ago. I grew up in the early 2000s. I was born in 1998, so I wasn't born in the 80s, obviously, but my father grew up in the 80s, and this was actually his favorite band growing up. And he basically showed me the music, and as soon as I listened to it, I was in love with it in like a matter of seconds. Journey's been my favorite band ever since I was young. I'm an 80s guy, so I love all kinds of 80s rock and all that stuff. So this is why I'm wearing this Journey shirt here, because it is 80s night at the Penguins game tonight. And hopefully you guys can have a good time. If you're going out to the game, wear a good costume, look funny, have some fun, and hopefully you guys enjoy the game. But more importantly about my channel, I hope I can be of some assistance to you guys. More assistance, like I said, I'll be doing a post-game show tonight after the game. I will be talking about highlights, and hopefully, if I can have the permission from YouTube, I would like to do play-by-play announcing as the games are going on. And what I'll do is, since I know, I mean, as you all know, Pittsburghers, we're diehard fans, so we watch every game that we possibly can. If you guys aren't able to see the game, what I'll be doing is I'll be recording the whole game, and then I'll edit some highlights so that way you guys can see all the, the big moments of the game, the goals, the good hits, the good defensive plays, all that good stuff. So that's basically what my channel will be. If you guys like my channel, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. I'm looking to becoming a TV play-by-play announcer for football, baseball, hockey, or basketball. That is my dream goal, so this is a good way to start if you guys are familiar with sports broadcasting. If you're young, I'm only 21 years old, so I'm young. And this is always a good way to start out your interest because, as I said, YouTube is a very wide, popular, known network, and a lot of people post YouTube videos all the time, and they get millions of subscribers for, whatever they decide to choose. So that's what I'll be doing is post-game shows and hopefully broadcasting games as I watch the games, and hopefully you guys can take an interest or have an interest, and hopefully, as I said, can be of some assistance to you guys. So, like I said, leave a like and subscribe to my channel. If you have any comments at all, if anything I need to improve on, anything that's positive, negative, whatever it may be, leave any comment because for me that's motivation for me to keep pushing myself and to keep doing better. So I want to thank you guys for taking the time to listen to this video, and hopefully, as I said, you can take an interest in my channel, and and I will see you guys in the post-game show tonight after the Penguins game as they host the San Jose Sharks tonight at 7 o'clock on AT&T Sportsnet. Thank you guys.